As Zoe heads towards the millet shop, she sees Rosita and Maria having a conversation in Spanish. Zoe is really impressed, finding it amazing that a kid her age can speak Spanish so well. Rosita explains it's because she grew up in Mexico. Zoe wants to learn to speak Spanish so she can talk with Maria. So Rosita decides to teach Zoe and gives her a simple Spanish word to begin with, sí, which means yes. We soon meet Linda and Barkley, and Rosita teaches Zoe the Spanish word, which is perro for dog. Next, they meet Stinky in the yard, who is making strange noises as his body is producing a flower. Once it blooms, Rosita teaches Zoe that the Spanish word for flower is flor. Next, Rosita and Zoe meet up with Oscar and Fluffy, who's practicing for the tri-state elephant squirter from inside Oscar's trash can. Rosita pleads to Oscar if they can watch, and he eventually lets them. As Fluffy squirts water out of her trunk, getting Linda wet in the process, Rosita teaches Zoe another Spanish word, which is agua, for water. Zoe now feels like she knows enough Spanish words and goes to talk to Maria, though Rosita isn't sure it's a good idea. As Zoe walks up to her, she hears Maria casually talking on the phone in Spanish. Zoe doesn't know what she's saying and gets upset at Rosita for not teaching her well and runs off. Maria and Rosita catch up with Zoe, all flustered back at Oscar's can, and Maria explains that it takes time to learn another language. Rosita points out that Zoe did learn some Spanish words today, and Zoe goes through all the new words she learned for Maria. When Zoe mentions Fluffy as agua, Maria corrects her and says Fluffy is an elefante. Fluffy then squirts water in Maria's face, showing that Zoe was right. As Maria goes back to the shop to dry off, Zoe feels better. Rosita teaches her another word, amiga, which means friend, and the two hug.